My name is Ari, you know I'm a party Jew, Ashkenazi, but I still love a Sparty Jew, a fast rapping Jew, that toe tapping Jew. I'ma get the whole crowd to start clapping Jew, a free thinking Jew, L'chaim drinking Jew, with the beard and hat like Abe Lincoln Jew, wearing a suit Jew, keeping kashrut Jew, Hashem's the only one that I salute Jew. I'm a singing Jew, CD slinging Jew, one of the last few at the for bringing Jew. I'm that Chabad Jew, that loving God Jew, and some people might say I'm a odd Jew, spin that dreidel Jew, a prenatal Jew, a Ma'ima never wore no shadel Jew. I'm a Semitic Jew, purebred genetic Jew. If I wrong you, I'm an apologetic Jew. I'm a ball chuva Jew, that kinda knew a Jew, still trying to learn just how to do a Jew. An old soul Jew with self-control Jew. On Shabbos, you know I don't roll Jew, cause I'm a true Jew, not a voodoo Jew. I'm that never gonna get a tattoo Jew, a verifiable Jew, member of the tribal Jew. I don't read part 2 of the Bible Jew, a straight Torah Jew, down to my Korah Jew, with my soul shining light bright as a menorah Jew, a Maccabee Jew, totally free Jew, dancing like Miriam at the Red Sea Jew, a rhyme saying Jew, mitzvah obeying Jew, 3 times a day, every day praying Jew, wearing a kippah Jew, a thinking deeper Jew, saying Shema when I wake and go to sleep a Jew, cause I'm that wise Jew, that circumcised Jew, tefillin on my arm and in between my eyes Jew, I'm that talit Jew, a tzitzit Jew, on Yom Kippur I never eat Jew, I'm that Sukkot Jew, a Shavuot Jew, on Passover only matzot Jew, I'm a Shabbat Jew, living in spot Jew, got that chon at this hot out the pot Jew, I'm a yeshiva Jew, overachiever Jew, a sitting spitting flows that'll make you a believer Jew, orthodox Jew, outside the box Jew, take a bagel but no cream cheese or lox Jew, cause I'm a vegan Jew, not a meat eating Jew, trying to get back to the garden of Eden Jew. Long hair Jew, I'm a Nazir Jew, with the full beard when I look in the mirror Jew, no drinking wine Jew, one of a kind Jew, the only funeral I go to is mine Jew, till death grips me Jew, I'm that gypsy Jew, and if it's Purim, I'm a pretty tipsy Jew, I'm that mystic Jew, that Kabbalistic Jew, or that strictly monotheistic Jew. I'm not a pagan Jew, not a Ronald Reagan Jew, not a far right wing Menachem Begin Jew, a love and peace Jew in the Middle East Jew, just praying for the violence to cease Jew, cause I'm a kind Jew, higher state of mind Jew, don't want no stumbling block before the blind Jew, I'm a forgiving Jew, a still living Jew, every day celebrating Thanksgiving Jew. My name is Ari, you know I'm a party Jew, Ashkenazi, but I still love a sporty Jew, a fast rapping Jew, a toe tapping Jew, I'ma get the whole crowd to start clapping Jew, a free thinking Jew, L'chaim drinking Jew, with the beard and hat like Abe Lincoln Jew, wearing a suit Jew, keeping kashrut Jew, Hashem's the only one that I salute Jew. Thanksgiving landed on the first night of Hanukah. It doesn't happen too often, but it's actually very fitting actually, because Thanksgiving is one of the only holidays that's not a Jewish holiday that still matches up with what we're all about, because literally the word Jewish comes from Yehuda, right, who is one of the tribes, and his name literally is based on the word like giving thanks in Hebrew. That's what his mother said when she gave birth to him. She said she was basically giving thanks to God, so she named him Yehuda. So Jewish people are literally named after this idea of giving thanks. So it's very fitting for Thanksgiving to fall on the same time as Hanukkah. So this song is called "Give Thanks." If you want, you can say "Give Thanks" on the verses. Every line of the verse starts with "Give Thanks." You'll see. So it goes like. There's so much I'm grateful for. Today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart and soul and strength. This life is blessed, so I give thanks. Give thanks to the universal one. Give thanks for the moon and stars and sun. Give thanks for the earth on which we live. But give thanks for the bounty she can give. Give thanks for the tree and the fruit it grows. Give thanks for the cup that overflows. Give thanks for the food and drink and air. Give thanks there's more than enough to share. Give thanks for the extra we can spare. Give thanks for the clothes we have to wear. Give thanks for the comfort of our bed. beds, give thanks for the roof above our heads. There's so much I'm grateful for, today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart and soul and strength, this life is blessed, so I give thanks to the only source of all. Give thanks for the big and for the small. Give thanks from the lowest to the highest height. Give thanks for the dark and for the light. Give thanks for the times of joy and song. Give thanks for the pain that keeps us strong. Give thanks because we're still alive. Give thanks this moment has arrived. Give thanks our path has brought us here. Give thanks we've lived another year. Give thanks for the past we left behind. Give thanks for the future we will find. There's so much I'm grateful for, today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart and soul and strength, this life is blessed, so I give thanks. I give thanks to the infinite most high. Give thanks no matter how or why. Give thanks in every time and place. Give thanks we're part of the human race. Give thanks for the people that we meet. To give thanks for the neighbors on our street. Give thanks for the teachers that we had. Give thanks for every mom and dad. Give thanks for the family that we got. To give thanks for the friends we like a lot. Give thanks for the ones we hold most dear. Give thanks that those we love are here. There's so much I'm grateful for, today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart, my soul, my strength, this life is blessed, so I give thanks. Thank you. So, well, I'm a big fella caught an African elephant, 11-pound brain. You can tell I'm intelligent. Might look dumb, but I'm so smart. I can count, use tools, even make some art. I got a 6-foot nose and 6-foot ears and 6-foot teeth that I use like spears. I weighed over 300 pounds at birth. I'm the biggest beast on the face of the earth.
Another one.
Tiger. I'm a Bengal tiger, ain't no orange and black, I'll attack and pounce on the buffalo's back. It's a solo mission, got no coalition, even kill my own cubs to avoid competition. Got girth, I'm the biggest cat on earth. Courted son, better stay off my turf. I prey on a slay, all that comes my way, then eat that carcass for the next few days. Crocodile? I'm a Nile crocodile, 20-foot reptile, and I can swim a freestyle 3-minute mile. I'm a yellow and green half-ton submarine, lay low in the river where I can't be seen. Slink near the shore when you stoop for a drink, my jaw snap, clap, you trap before you blink. I bite with the force of 5,000 pounds and drag prey down underwater till it drowns. I'm a cheetah, the world's #1 speeder, 75-mile-an-hour meat eater, feline fella that'll make the gazelle all run like hell, cause they know I can kill, best climb a tree, you can't flee from me, going 0 to 60 before you count to 3, I got you beat, can't compete with my heat, knock you off your feet, then eat your dead meat. Lizard! Dive lizard.
What did you say about lizard?
Oh, I have a girl, let's see if I can remember it. I got a monkey. I'm a chimpanzee. I live in a tree, and there ain't much difference between you and me. Today I heard all your scientists say we got 99% the same DNA. When it comes to IQ, we're a close second place. Even flew to outer space before the human race. I'm quick with the tool. You think you so slick? Try picking up termites with a chopstick. I think I heard a giraffe. I'm a giraffe, don't laugh, cause my neck's about half my whole body's height. If you do the math, 15 feet tall, weighing over a ton, but I move 35 miles an hour when I run. If the lions chase and I can't win the race, I can still kill a cat with a kick to the face. So they usually just let me be free, eating pounds of leaves with my head in the tree. What? Camel? Well, I'm a dromedary and Arabian camel, 1-hump, 2-toed, half-ton mammal. That lump of fat on my back keeps me going with no plants growing and no rivers flowing. Caravan through the sand on a 100-mile trip in the dry desert heat. Still, I don't need a sip, but when I arrive where the water's at, I'll drink 30 gallons in 10 minutes flat. Any more animals you guys want?
How about a dog?
A dog. I'm I'm a domestic dog from a family of mutts. I like chasing squirrels and sniffing dog butts. I live with a man, he calls me Rover and tells me to sit, stay, and roll over. He fills my dish with some kibbles and bits, walks me on a leash and scoops up my... I like getting pet, but I hate the vet, and being neutered is one thing I like to forget.
Good job.
Cat? I'm a house cat, getting lazy and fat, eating fresh tuna fish, never hunted for a rat, fed food from a can, cause I live with a man who scoops up my poops from a box full of sand. He works all day while I take a cat nap, then pets my fur while I purr in his lap. I love my man, but he's dumb as could be. He thinks he's my master, but he serves me.
That's right.
Any other animals you want?
I'm a big fat female great blue whale, set sail with the 25-foot wide tail. When I sing my song, every word I say is heard 10,000 miles away. Each day I eat 40 million krill, 4 tons until I've had my fill. My length and width are on top of the list. I'm the biggest creature to ever exist. I'm a horse, of course, I can move with force, 40-mile-an-hour pace on the race course. I can round up cattle wearing shoes and a saddle. I'm the steed with the speed you need to do battle. I'm a bronco, yippee-yi-yo, hold on as I blow through my foes like Genghis Khan saying, hey, best stay out the way, weighing half a ton, eating hay all day. Huh? Frog? I'm a poison dart frog, a 2-inch thug, hopped up on drugs, eating toxic bugs, the king of bling decked out in all gold. If you try to hold me, then I'll leave you cold. If you touch my skin, the deadly toxin will begin to sink in till your has been bringing death. I'll make your heart fail and your chest don't test unless you want cardiac arrest.
Rhino.
Rhino.
Oh, I'm a hippopotamus standing on the bottom of this river trying to stay out of the sun because of how hot it is. Walking underwater because I'm too fat to float while birds use my back as a blubbery boat. Eat a mass of grass and if I get harassed, I can move pretty fast on my big fat ass. I'm a 4-ton power runner through a minute-mile hot style with a bite that could kill a crocodile.
Snake? I'm a rattlesnake. When you hear my rattle shake, take a step back and watch the next move you make, or I strike out and wipe out your life like a sniper. Don't tread on me, I'm a deadly viper. Poison my prey, stab it and grab it with my big mouth. I could swallow a rabbit, bite you like toast if you come too close. One shot from my fang is a lethal dose.
Armadillo.
I have an armadillo. I don't have a turtle either. Walrus? I got a walrus, let's see.
I'm a wide old walrus laying on the beach, obese piece of blubber with the 2-foot teeth. I swim in ice water around the Arctic. If you want to stay warm, then you gotta stay thick. So I eat and I eat and I eat some more. Always scrounging for shellfish on the seafloor. I weigh 1 ton, I'm no half-pint seal, eating 6,000 clams in a single meal.
No, I don't have a clownfish. That'd be funny though. I do like a clowning kind of. That's good. Anything else, you guys? Animals? Should we go on to a penguin? I'm an emperor penguin. Why would I fly? I'm huddled in a cuddle puddle so I don't die. Gotta keep my heat for months. I won't eat while balancing this egg on my freezing feet. It's 40 below. Most fold in the cold. Only 1 in 5 chicks turns 1 year old. And killer whales may eat adults as prey. My wife's out fishing. I hope she's okay.
Killer whale.
I'm a worker, they call me the killer whale. 30 feet long, 10 tons on the scale. There might be some bigger fish in the sea, but I eat them and they don't eat me. Hunt with a pie like wolves in a pack. We'll attack, eat a great white shark for a snack. I'm a dangerous dolphin, don't be silly. I'm not really your friend, Free Willy. A fish? I don't have the...
Shark.
A shark, oh yeah, see. I'm a great white shark, 20-foot fish. I weigh 2 tons and I eat what I wish. Hunt through the bay for some easy prey, and I can smell blood from a mile away. I'm hungry, feels like it's time for a meal, and your surfboard looks like a tasty seal. So I take a shark bite, attack without cause. You're a lost cause as you enter my jaws. We did elephant already. I don't have octopus.
Rhinoceros.
I don't have rhinoceros.
Wolf?
Did hippo. What?
Wolf?
A wolf. Let's see, I got a wolf. I'm a gray wolf, hunt with a pack, we follow moose tracks back to a big snack, hunt down and surround any prey that's found. My ear hears the sound when a leaf hits the ground. My eyes are as sharp as my howl in the dark, and my bite leaves a mark much worse than my bark. Take chunks out your flesh, let you bleed to death, then eat what's left once I catch my breath.
Rat.
We did a giraffe.
Rat.
I have a rat, let's see if I can remember it then. I'm a rat. I ate your food, then I shat in your cupboard, all while avoiding your cat. 10 times as fat as my cousin the mouse, residing inside of your house. I don't remember. Switch it up, so then just created all these animals out of dust, you know, basically, you know, just formed them and brought them to the man, and they just named them, like, just like you guys are naming that, boom, boom. So this song is called The Garden of Eden. It's like, I'm tired of working and sick of the weeding, done with the seeding, agreed and competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, me eating and cheating, misleading, these men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord, I'm pleading, calling the guy trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. If I was in Eden now, that would be blessed. Wake up in the morning, I wouldn't get dressed or walk around naked, just me and my wife. For living in Eden is living the life. The garden is great, at least that's what I hear. The weather is perfect, the water is clear. No violence, no hatred, no trouble, no fear. And everyone lives for like 900 years, but no one counts beside the Most High, watching it all from the earth to the sky. God is the greatest, standing alone. Maybe a woman from out of my bone. There for me always when I need to talk. My Lord, my shield, my shepherd, my rock, my parent, my teacher, my lover, my friend, from in the beginning until the end. I'm tired of working and sick of the weeding, and done with the seeding, the greed and competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, meat eating and cheating, misleading. These men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord, I'm pleading, calling to God, trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is always at peace. The Almighty One is the only police, and once you get in, if you want to stay, there's only one law that you have to obey. The tree of knowledge you shall not try. That's fine with me, I don't make my pie with good and evil, that's not my goal. Won't touch that fruit with a 10-foot pole. One tree off limits, I don't really care. The garden has peach, plum, papaya, and pear, orange, apple, apricot, cocoa, cranberry, avocado, olive, almond, and cherry, mango, grapefruit, pecan, cashew, walnut, banana, and coconut too. Every kind of tree and the fruit for free. The Garden of Eden's the place for me. Tired of working and sick of the weeding, and done with the seeding, the greed and competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, meat eating and cheating, misleading. These men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord, I'm pleading, calling to God, trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is just like a zoo, except there's no cages and you're in it too. God's always making some creature that's new, when all the creations are brought before you. God lets you name them whatever you wish, like that one's a flamingo, a lionfish, that one's a hippo, platypus, pussycat, that's an alligator, orangutan, kangaroo, rat. On top of all that, the animals talk. You'd make new friends on every walk. Speak with a skunk, say hi to a fly, share words with birds way up in the sky. Call out a cow, yak with a yak, could talk to a turtle, he'll talk right back. The snake might say you should eat from the tree of knowledge, but then you would end up like me. You're tired of working and sick of the weeding, and done with the seeding, the greed and competing, over the inbreeding, bleeding, meat eating and cheating, misleading. These men need a beating. The Torah is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord, I'm pleading, calling the God, trying to set up a meeting. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden. Actually, the way that Hashem created it was that nobody ate meat. Everyone ate green herbs. So I'm actually a vegetarian still, but we do have permission to eat meat. Don't feel bad about it. That is totally allowed. But this song is my kosher meat song. This is kind of, I go through all the animals that you're not supposed to eat. Okay, so just note to self: don't eat any of these ones. Okay. I don't eat animals, not my style. It's been that way for quite some while. But if there came a time when I changed my mind, I would only dine on the kosher kind. No camel, hyrax, or rabbit meat. They chew their cut but got the wrong feet. Don't eat no pig rolling in the mud. Split hoof but it just doesn't chew his cud. I don't endorse eating donkey, of course. Serve your husband horse and that's grounds for divorce. Giraffes are kosher but who the heck wants to climb up and check that 8-foot neck? I keep the laws of kashrut. My jaws don't touch no flesh from a beast with paws. I don't eat no bear, no canine dogs, no weasel, porcupine, or hedgehogs, no feline cats, no mouse, no rats, no creepy blood-sucking vampire bats, no monkeys and no chimpanzees, and I won't eat you, so please don't eat me. I don't eat animals, not my style. It's been that way for quite some while, but if there came a time when I changed my mind, I would only dine on the kosher kind. I get sick just thinking about carrion picking, buzzards and vultures, I'd stick with the chicken. Got no craving for ravens and crows, I'm saving my appetite if you're just serving those. No penguin wing and no emu leg, I don't want no scrambled ostrich egg, no parrot. No matter how you prepare it, spare it. I just snack on a carrot, take a bite from a bagel, but not from a seagull, no kite, no hawk, no falcon, or eagle. I'm on a diet where I stay away from all kind of raptors and birds of prey, and no fowl like an owl with the big eyes staring. Won't see me tearing to the flesh of the heron. No piece of stork on the end of my fork, cause that white meat's kosher like a piece of pork. And I don't eat animals, not my style. It's been that way for quite some while, but if there came a time when I changed my mind, I would only dine on the kosher kind. I don't eat no creepy crawling things, no lizard legs, and no insect wings, no slithering snakes, or wiggling worms crawling around on the ground getting covered in germs. I'm no ant eater, I can't stand bugs, no spiders, no centipedes, no slugs. I pass on a cockroach, thank you please. I'll take some honey, you can keep the bees. No scorpion with the poison tail, no escargot, I don't eat snail. Never had frog legs like they do in France, wouldn't try that trafe if I had the chance. No amphibians, no reptile, no salamander, no toad, turtle, crocodile. Feed me chameleon, I think I'll scream, and my face might turn from brown to green, cause I don't eat animals, not my style. Been that way for quite some while, but if there came a time when I changed my mind, I would only dine on the kosher kind. I only eat seafood with fins and scales, no walrus, dolphins, or humpback whales, no seahorse, sea lion, sea snails, no crab legs, no red lobster tails, no manatees like the Japanese, no nasty sea urchin sushis. Sorry, I don't do calamari, squid and octopus isn't for Ari. Peanut butter, no jellyfish. You put one in my bowl, I break the dish. No prawn, no krill, no shrimp. I still never had crawdad, don't think I will. I don't make my meals with no moray eels, no oyster shellfish, elephant seals, no great white hammerhead. When I swim, a shark might bite me, but I won't bite him, cause I don't eat animals, not my style. Been that way for quite some while, but if there came a time when I changed my mind, I would only dine on the kosher kind. Thank you. When the Greeks came in, one of the main things they did was actually force people to not keep kosher. That was one of their attacks on Jewish culture was trying to deny people the option to keep to eat kosher foods and keep a kosher home. So it's a nice segue into my my Hanukah song. So this song. You'll see it kind of speaks for itself, but I noticed a funny sort of, I guess, contradiction that I've seen in modern culture relating to Hanukkah. So you'll see. It goes like this. Well, Hanukkah just ain't what it used to be, cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree, spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. Over 2,000 years ago it began when the Greeks marched on the Holy Land. They demanded the Jews lose their traditions, and those who refused were beat to submission. They conquered our country from west to east, banned every festival, fast and feast, burned non-kosher beasts on the altar. The least righteous man paid a bribe, so they made him high priest. Every scroll of the Torah they saw was burned, along with the teachers and students who learned if they found out a circumcision was done, They slaughtered the mother along with the son. Back then we could not rest on Shabbat, and those who kept kosher were killed on the spot, making us break our diet by taking the life of those who would not eat bacon. They set up their idols in every town and told all the Jews around to bow down. Most people obeyed, trying to stay intact, but the Maccabees rose up and fought back. But Hanukah just ain't what it used to be, 'cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree and spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. When they told a man named Matisyahu to bow to an idol in public view, not only did he refuse, he slew some Jew who did what they told him to do. Then he fled to the wilderness and led an army of rebels who liked what he said. They rose and stood to fight for what's good, waging guerrilla warfare in the woods. He had 5 sons named Yohanan, Shimon, Yehuda, Elazar, Yonatan. When their father passed, they vowed to fight on until they were dead or the Greeks were gone. Like a Hebrew hammer, the Maccabees hit Hellenists so hard that their army split, made them run and hide. With God on their side, they retook the temple, had it purified. They only had enough oil to light the holy menorah for a single night. But then a great miracle changed their fate, and the lamp saw burn for 8 days straight. But Hanukah just ain't what it used to be, 'cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree, spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. They risked their lives to fight assimilation, but now Hanukkah's just a cheap imitation of some other foreign nation celebration that fell on a similar calendar location. The hocus pocus made you lose focus, broke all the rules, acting like Antiochus, drinking eggnog like a hog till you get sick, making your potato pancakes from Bisquick. You light the menorah, but you don't study Torah, 'cause you're running like Lot after Sodom and Gomorrah. No divine presents from Walmart, so you still feel empty when you fill up your card. If your great granddad saw that Hanukkah bush, you would get no gift, just a potch on the tush, 'cause this holiday's not about buying stuff. It's to teach that a little bit is more than enough. It doesn't really matter if you're losing or winning. All you need is a dreidel to keep on spinning. So fry up a feast, bring your family near, and steer clear of the cashier this year. 'Cause Hanukkah just ain't what it used to be, 'cause some Jews got jealous of the Christmas tree, spent all their money on a shopping spree, trying to be like the people they see on TV. Don't let yourself forget history. Knowledge is key to set your mind free. Just open a book, look back and see what it really meant to be a Maccabee. That's one of the many exiles of the Jewish people, was when the Greeks came in and sort of took over the country. But after that there was another round when the Romans came in and did a very similar thing. So this is a story that took place during that time, during the time of the Roman occupation. And this is about a guy named Nachum Ish Gamzu. You guys ever heard of him? So his name, Nachum Ish Gamzu, literally means Nachum, the man of also this. So it's like, what does that mean? It's because of what he would always say. His catchphrase was Gamzu Latova, which means also this is for good. No matter what happened, the worst things could happen to him, he'd be like, Gamzu Latova, it's all good, basically. So he did this so much, they called him Nachum Ish Gamzu. The man is like also this, because he was just, would always flip whatever the worst situations are for the good with this guy. So this is a famous story about him. It's from the Talmud, and it's a story. You know, during this period, the Caesar of Rome was very harsh with the Jewish people, and so the Jews decided they were gonna send a gift to the Caesar to try and get him to like go easy on him. You know, so this is how it goes. Well, sometimes life is full of strife and nothing goes your way. Seems like all your trouble and problems double every single day. But when you're in distress, I have no doubt this too, Gamzu Litova. It's for the best, although you might not find out till the story's over. Well, Nahum Ish Gamzu, he knew that no matter what happened to him, this too was truly just for the very best. And one day his theory got put to the test. The Jewish people were being oppressed by the Romans, so they sent Caesar a chest that was full of precious pearls and stones, hoping that the Romans would leave them alone. Well, they chose to send Nahum Ish Gamzu, who miracles tended to happen to, so he picked up the chest and journeyed all day till he came to the inn where he wanted to stay. Now the residents of the town he was in, they asked about the box that he had with him, so he told them that he had been sent to bring this gift from the Jews to the Roman king. But it happened that night while Nahum slept. The residents of the town opened up his chest. They stole all the pearls and gems they found, and they filled it back up with dust from the ground. Sometimes life is full of strife, nothing goes your way. Seems like all your trouble and problems double every single day. But when you're in distress, I have no doubt this too, Gamzu Litova. It's for the best, though you might not find out till the story's over. Well, Nahum Ish Gamzu woke up the next day. He picked up the chest and went on his way, continuing on his mission to bring this gift from the Jews to the Roman king. But it happened when he finally arrived at the Caesar's palace and came inside. The Romans opened the chest, and thus Caesar saw it was filled with a bunch of dust. Enraged, she said, "Now I see it must be that your people are mocking me. For this insult, I'm gonna kill every Jew, beginning with you, Nahum Ish Gamzu." But even as he was led outside to die, not once did Nahum complain or cry. Even though it appeared that his life was over, all he had to say was Gamzu Litova. 'Cause sometimes life is full of strife and nothing goes your way. It seems like all your trouble and problems double every single day. But when you're in distress, I have no doubt this too, Gamzu Litova. It's for the best, though you might not find out till the story's over. Well, Eliyahu Hanavi, he appeared in disguise. He spoke in the Caesar's ear. He said, "The Jews aren't stupid. Why would they do something so foolish as to anger you? Perhaps this dust is special. It must be just like Avraham Avinu's dust. For I heard about dust that he used for wars, and when he threw it at his enemies, it turned into swords." So the Romans tested the dust. Sure enough, they found out that it was no regular stuff, for there had been a district that they just couldn't beat, but when they threw the dust, they were able to defeat. After that, the Caesar set Nahum free inside the treasure vault, saying, "Take what you please." So he picked up as much as his chest could hold and went home with a load full of solid gold. And on his way back, he returned to the inn in the town where the people had stolen from him. And when they saw all the gold, they said, "What did you bring to receive such a great reward from the king?" So he told them the truth. He said, "I swear what I took from here is just what I brought there." So the residents figured they'd do the same, picked up as much dust as they could and came. They brought their gift to the Caesar too, trying to be like Nahum Ish Gamzu, but the dust they brought didn't do a thing, so they got put to death for insulting the king. And sometimes life is full of strife and nothing goes your way. Seems like all your trouble and problems double every single day. When you're in distress, I have no doubt this too, Gamzu Litova. It's for the best, although you might not find out till the story's over. Thanks. Give it up for Nahum Ish Gamzu. So here's a focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. Focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. When it's raining, skies are gray, and you're feeling bad, think for a minute about what's making you sad. You might be short on money, but what's that really worth? All the money in the world couldn't buy you birth. In a race of millions, you're the only sperm that scored. You passed the hardest test already, life was your reward. Stop feeling down and out, start having a ball, because being alive is the greatest gift of all. You can sing and dance, you can eat and drink, you can run, jump, learn, sleep, walk, talk, I think so. Cheer up, smile, laugh away your sorrow. Today it might be raining, but the sun will shine tomorrow. And focus on what's there and not on what there was, and what happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman, and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. And focus on what's there and not on what there was, and what happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman, and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. Some folks complain when it's rain and sleet, then they moan and they groan in the summer's heat. But you're alive, who cares if it's cold or hot? Just try and be grateful for all that you got. Thank God you have food, cause some people don't. Thank God you're getting educated, some people won't. Thank God you can see, some people are blind. And thank God for all the friends that you find. Thank God for Shabbat to snap the daily grind. Thank God you can sleep each night and rest your mind. Thank God for the books of Moshe 1 through 5. But most of all, thank God you're alive. And focus on what's there and not on what there was, and what happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. But focus on what's there and not on what there was, and what happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man, and remember, always live your life the best that you can. So here's a big part of being able to do that is living in the moment. To be able to focus on what's going on here, not imagining some possibility that could exist but doesn't, or something that happened in the past that you can't change. So it's really something that's so important and so powerful, is to try and live in the moment, to be here now. So this song's about that. It's called Today. It's like this. Don't forget to remember that it's always today. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always today, cause today always lasts. And no such thing as the future or the past. But listen up, people, I can assure you, no one else is gonna live your life for you. You're strong and powerful, not timid and weak, and your life is going on today as we speak. If you want something done, you better do it now. You don't know how to do it, well, figure out how. Heed the words of Yoda, a master Jedi, do or do not, there is no try. You can do anything that you want anywhere. So if you aren't doing it, you don't really care. You can't do it tomorrow, I don't care what you say. Tomorrow don't exist, there is only today. Don't forget to remember, it's always today. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always today, cause today always lasts. And no such thing as the future or the past. Earlier today you weren't even around. Later today you'll be buried in the ground. Live your life to the fullest and don't reminisce, cause today is the only day that exists. If you don't like today, well, the outlook is bleak. Forecast says it'll be today all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all are part of today, which is the only one day. Often when it's dark and there's very little light, I accidentally call today tonight. But then I go to bed, and when I awaken, it's still today. So I was happily mistaken. Don't forget to remember, it's always today. No matter what you do and no matter what you say, it's always today, cause today always lasts. And no such thing as the future or the past. There's when you live in the moment, you recognize the unity in things, really. When you live in the past, the future, there's like so many infinite possibilities, but there's only one moment. It's always here, it's always now. That's all there is. So this song's about oneness, the one Hashem. It's like This is a song for God. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is God, the Lord is one. Everything from a particle of dust to the sun. One is the darkness, one is the light. One is the day and one is the night. One is the land, one is the ocean. One is stillness and one is motion. One is resistance, one is compliance. One is religion and one is science. One is a bird, one is a tree. One is in you, one is in me. One is a Muslim, one is a Jew. One is a Christian and a Hindu. One is an atheist, one is a Buddhist. One is an anarchist, one is a nudist. One is what you do and one is what you think. One is what you eat and one is what you drink. One is in your lungs every time you take a breath. One is all life, one is all death. One is what you know, one is a surprise. One is invisible in front of your eyes. One is music, film, theater, and art. One is the end, and one is the start. This is a song for God. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is God, the Lord is one. Everything from a particle of dust to the sun. Now some of us live very phony lives, work boring jobs, marry fake husbands and wives, working 9 to 5 to buy material things like big SUVs and diamond rings. We easily lose sight of what is actually real. Numb to the feelings we actually feel, lose touch with our surrounding environments, and instead see the world in terms of dollars and cents. It's easy to get caught up in your own little mind and forget that all life is completely entwined, because every blade of grass and all of mankind will add up to one when they're all combined. So love your neighbors even if they're different than you, other races, religions, other species too. And just because you and another person don't agree doesn't make you holier than he or she. Just follow these rules for a blessed life. Don't kill, don't steal, don't cheat on your wife. Don't value an object over something that's living. Respect everybody and always be forgiven, because the universe is huge and we're so small, just part of the one that encompasses all. So let go of your hatred, fill your heart with love, because for all of us below there is one above. This is a song for God. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The Lord is God, the Lord is one. Everything from a particle of dust to the sun.
Woohoo! Hashem Echad.
But you know, that's a little line from the Shema. So here's I tried to rhyme the Shema in English. So I just kept the meaning the same. You know, this is what we put in the mezuzahs on our doorposts. It's in the tefillin if you wear tefillin. So this is a prayer straight from this Torah. It goes like this. Listen, Yisrael, Hashem shall be our God. Hashem shall be only. Blessed is the name and glory of God's kingdom eternally. And love the one you got with all yourself, with all your soul, with all your wealth. And may these words which I impart to you this day be on your heart. Teach them to your kids and tell them while you sit at home as well as while you're walking on your way. And when you're laying, rise each day, and on your arm let them be tied and place them in between your eyes. These words I tell you, write them straight upon your doorpost and your gate. And it shall be that if you heed all these commandments I decreed, make love for God your highest goal, to serve with all your heart and soul. Hashem shall bless your land with rain, and you will harvest all your grain. Rain will fall for you in time to gather up your oil and wine. Grass will feed your cow and bull, and you will eat until you're full. But watch your heart don't go astray and bow to other gods to pray. If you forget these words and turn, the anger of Hashem will burn against you, and God will restrain the sky so there will be no rain. Then the ground will not produce, so you will swiftly be cut loose, banished from life on the good land Hashem had given to your hand. So you shall place these words of mine upon your heart and soul, and bind them on your arm to signify. Let them be in between your eyes. Teach them to your kids and tell them while you sit at home as well as while you're walking on your way. And when you're laying, rise each day, and at your house you write them straight upon your doorpost and your gate as a reminder, so you may prolong your days and all the days of your children, long as they live on ground Hashem has sworn again to your ancestors, like the days of heaven on the earth always. Hashem said to Moshe, you tell this to the sons of Yisrael. These are the words you shall repeat. They shall make themselves tzitzit. This shall be like a fringe that goes upon the corner of their clothes. Throughout their generations they shall wear the tzitzit in this way. Upon each corner, through each one, the thread of Techeles shall run. For you the tzitzit they shall be one in a way that you may see.
then you shall remember to do all Hashem commanded you. For then your heart will not explore, nor your eyes after which you whore, because instead you shall recall my commandments to do them all. Then you shall become holy unto your God, holy to me. I am Hashem, your God, whose hand brought you forth from Egypt land, that I may be a God for you. I am Hashem, your God is true. God and remember was spoken in one word. The God of unity caused it to be heard. Hashem is one, and one is his name, for fame and for beauty, and to be proclaimed. Go forth to welcome Shabbat, let us come, for she is the one that the blessing is from, chosen to begin with from ancient times, the last to be made, but the first in mind. Holy royal city of the King, rise up from the midst of the ruins, you'll spring. For too long you've sat in that tearful valley, and now he will have mercy and show you mercy. Shake off the dust, rise up from below, my people, get dressed in your beautiful clothes. The son of Yishai from Bethlehem nearby, draw my soul close and redeem it on high. Wake yourself, it's the time for your light to come. Rise up and shine, wake up and sing us a tale. Through you the glory of Hashem is unveiled. Don't be ashamed and don't get confused. Why are you downcast? What makes you blue? My afflicted people take refuge in you. On its site the city will be rebuilt anew. And those who have plundered you will be repaid. All who would destroy you will be far away. Hashem will rejoice over you at his side, just as a groom rejoices over his bride. To the right and the left you'll spread out, and you will worship Hashem, no doubt. With the man on hand who descends from Peretz, you will rejoice and be as happy as it gets. Come, O crown of her husband in peace, rejoice and sing, let the gladness increase between the faithful, precious human beings. Come, O bride, O come, Shabbos queen. A woman of valor who can find, she's worth far more than a gold mine. Her husband's heart trusts in her, and he shall lack no treasure. She's good to him, never does him wrong. Every day, her whole life long, she searches for wool and flax. Her hands make up for all she lacks. Like a merchant ship is she, bringing food from across the sea. While it's still night, she'll rise from bed and make sure her whole household gets fed. She pictures a field, buys the land, and plants a vineyard from the fruit of her hands. Strength is wrapped around her waist with courage. Bold both her arms embrace. She takes that a trade is good. Her light is not snuffed out even at night. Sends her hands to the wheel spinning, spools a thread into linen, spreads a palm to the poor man, and to the needy she lends her hand. She has no fear for a house of snows. Her family's dressed in the warmest clothes. She's made blankets for her bed. Her clothes are soft and crimson red. At the gates her husband's a well-known man who sits with the elders of the land. She sells a scarf that she made herself and puts her goods on the market shelf. Dressed with strength and dignity, she laughs at what may come to be. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. The ways of a household she can guess. She eats no bread of laziness. Her children rise and make her proud. Her husband praises her out loud. Many daughters rise to the call, but you've risen above them all. Grace is false and beauty is a phase. Let the woman who fears God be praised. The fruit of her hands is all she needs. She'll be praised at the gates by her own deeds. Yeah, grace is false, beauty is phase. Let the woman who fears God be praised. The fruit of her hands is all she needs. She'll be praised at